Tweet, dang it. Tweet. At some point I need to work on increasing the length of that intro, because the full joke is, hey, do you want to hear my impression of a bird? But regardless, this is Dread Canaries against the Impossible Storm. I'm the Dread Canary. We are playing against the Storm, and we'll be playing it on Impossible. So we are looking at a fresh cycle, having won the last cycle through clever use of blocking our opponents. And we can see quite a bit of the map, but I think we've already gotten most of these modifiers. I'm sure we've done the Bandit Cap. I think we've done the Flooded Mines. Wait a minute. Why am I thinking about this? I have a way to answer this question. One, I could go into the Citadel, but that seems super easy. So instead, let's take a look at my spreadsheet. No, not that one. So, let's see. We've done Flooded Mines. We've done the Bandit Cap. What else do we have here? Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. We've got Dangerous Lands and Flooded Mines again, which, if I put that back in, Dangerous Lands and Flooded Mines. Yeah, so we've already done, as you can see, we've already done everything on here that we can reach. So let's go ahead and just go down to the Dangerous Lands because I like them. I just like them. Dangerous Lands means only the spicy glades. We don't get any of the bland glades, just the spicy ones. And generally, on marshlands, I assume that I'm not going to be farming at all, that I am just going to be going with camps. And to that end means I don't really need humans. But I've been using a lot of beavers lately, so I feel like I shouldn't go beavers. I'm going to go with this middle caravan. Humans aren't bad on the marshlands, but this middle caravan has 30 parts, and you need parts to make camps. And as we're going in all camp all the time, we might as well get the extra parts. And I'm not really looking at anything else in this caravan. It's nice that they got pickled goods. It's terrible that they don't have anyone who's going to eat them, but whatever. We'll go ahead and pick up the Herbalist camp as our bonus because, again, all camps. And I think we'll call this something clever, something interesting, something like, oops, all camps. And we'll go ahead and embark. Alright, so let's take a look at our mysteries. We have Royal Funding. The Queen's generosity knows no limits. Gain 2 amber every time you sell goods worth 10 amber. Alright, so the Queen's just going to give us money now. She taxed us, what, 3 games in a row, and now she's giving us money? Alright. Usual debuff. Housing or people move slow. This is a nothing burger. I don't care about it. Housing or people get frustrated. Well, okay, so build housing is what the universe is telling me here. Build housing and provide services or people eat more. So housing, services. And then services or people take long breaks. Well, for one thing, none of these mysteries are really that bad. For another thing, it's all housing and services. So I guess we just make housing and services and we don't have any problems. That seems super easy. But there's only dangerous glades. Gathering speed is increased for every 2 workers assigned to gathering camps. And forbidden glades have giant organisms. Now, if I understand the dangerous glades thing correctly, forbidden glades are not dangerous. Like, they're worse, but they don't count as dangerous glades. So you'll notice there's no forbidden glades anywhere on the map. It's just dangerous glades. That's all we have. And, now that I'm in here, I'm wondering if we can try something. I'm going to check my handy dandy spreadsheet real quick for something. Okay. Hey. Let's let's be wild. I wonder if I can possibly manage no glades. I don't... no, I think that only really works on the coral biome. I don't think I get enough supplies from the trees in the marshlands. Yeah, I don't think I could reasonably do it in here. But wouldn't it be cool? Well, let's see what our... Yeah, let's see what our options are for cornerstones. Because, if possible, I would like to do it. Delete, delete. 3-speed, let's go. No, this should be a human. We'll make this 3 harpies. And we'll make this 3 humans. And we will set a human on making a bunch of shelters. Okay, free mushrooms when we get grain, but that would require us to farm grain, so that's not happening. Urban root production increased by 1 for every 75 biscuits produced. Probably not happening. Religious settlement could be good, but I'm going to go with the trade logs. First set of orders. Ancient tablet. Or sell... yes, let's go ahead and go with that one. Get humans to 24. Where are humans right now? Humans are at 13. They're at 13. If I favor them, that gets us to 18, and if we do a double burn, that gets us to 24. We're absolutely going with joyful humans. Ooh, 3 packs gives us +1 fabric production. Fabric is the sole building material needed for harpy housing, and harpies love working with fabric. I don't know if we're going to find any copper, so metal veins doesn't seem all that worthwhile. 3 packs seems amazing. We're going with 3 packs. Okay, so if we're at 13, and we can get 3 more from housing, that gets us to 16. If we then favor them, that gets us to 21, and then that would let us get by with a single burn to get us all the way to where we need to be. We have to get there within 3 minutes, so I don't know how fast we can do this. But it only has to be 30 seconds, so like I can get all the way down to, it's 30 seconds, right? Yeah. So I can get it all the way down to a minute before it really becomes an issue. Let's go ahead and take some people off woodcutting to make houses a little bit faster. Boom. All right. That is everybody we needed for housing. So now I can put these guys back on this. And since now that the harpies are happy from having housing, we can favor the humans. That's excellent. And I don't really love the idea of burning coal, but I do have to do this right now. So coal it is. Let's go. And we don't have to leave it there very long, so I can pull back on the coal burning. Normally the reason I don't burn coal is because I want to save the coal to deal with dangerous glades, and I have nothing but dangerous glades around me, so it would be a good idea to save that coal and not use it, but I kind of needed to make my humans happy. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Let's go ahead and turn in that first order and get our 5 grain per minute plus 3 more humans. I mean, extra workers is nice. We will build another shelter. And a nice, comforting tower. 1, 2. I mean, you'd be comforting. comforted, right? If a town just had a tower sitting around, right? I mean, that's just every time you see a tower, you just think, safety. I'm projecting here. I assume that's what you think, because apparently that's what my villagers think. Okay, let's go ahead and like that. Yep, there we go. Got some basic housing down. I never took my buildings. I probably should do that, right? So I'm thinking harpies do love skewers, but I'm thinking we're gonna need all the camps that we can. So we're gonna get camps. Chat says if you get beavers, it's gonna be Biscuit City. Yes, and it's a shame you can't name towns after the fact. You can only name them going in, because Biscuit City would be a fun name for a town. I'm gonna go with the Provisioner here, because we've got that Forest Mystery that gives us bonus amber when we sell stuff for amber. So the Provisioner getting us cheap provisions means, hey, lots of trade routes. Plus, we're getting the 5 grain a minute that we can turn into flour, which would then let us activate Biscuit City. Or, maybe Pie Town, if we get lizards. Okay, now, the granary is a decent way to get fabric, but so is the leather worker, and so is the weaver. Oh my, lots of fabric options here. That I kind of want to be ornery and get the furnace just for S&Gs, but I'm not going to. I'm going to get the weaver, because, one, we got 3 things that give us fabric, and it's definitely the best fabric. 2, training gear is something that'll make at least harpies happy if I find a way to get them to stab each other. And then pack goods, trade goods is kind of a bonus. Like, I don't really care. But fabric, I think, is going to be big. I just think fabric's going to be big. I don't really like making water skins pretty much ever. So, leather worker, which is my second favorite option, is out. And the reason I'm looking at the weaver and the leather worker are because those buildings specifically make harpies happy to work in them. The granary does make fabric, but it's got the farming icon rather than the cloth icon on it, which means, let me show you what I'm talking about. That's not what I meant. Oh yeah, so it's got the farming icon on it, which means humans get a 10% chance for bonus production, whereas the weaver has the cloth icon, the leather worker has the cloth and meat icons, which means that harpies are happy working those buildings. Normally I love double production over happiness, but harpies are very, very, very finicky. They get so mad and leave so quickly that I'd rather keep them happy. Okay. I said oops, all camps. We're not planning on farming. Let's go ahead and grab a trapper's camp here. We'll put a provisioner here because I like the look of it. We're going to go ahead and put a weaver this way, I think. And then, you know what? At the end, let's go ahead and... No, I don't think we'll need a makeshift post, so we're not going to. We'll put a crude workstation right there. I'm thinking... Go ahead and dig this out. And let's go ahead and put a couple of... What do we need for the weaver? The weaver needs just planks, okay? So do not make fabric. And the provisioner needs planks and fabric. Alright, well, I mean, at that point... And let's see what our third species is. It is lizards. So, that's fine. I'm thinking... Let's get some bricks going. Yeah. Over-diligent woodworkers get free barrels for every 10 planks produced. That is really nice. Reinforced axes giving us faster wood cutting is also good. Every 2 blight rot says lower hostility by 10, but we cannot sacrifice hearth while it's being corrupted, which means we basically can't sacrifice during the storm, but the hostility goes down. Calming the forest also lowers hostility. I'd have to give up on my idea of doing the no... You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and axe the idea of no glades. Because, ooh, choosing this is going to be rough because we've got 3 really, really excellent cornerstones here. You know what? None of the downsides are all that bad. It's all just housing and services. So lowered hostility is not as important, I think, right now. Gaining 3 barrels for every 10 planks is really nice if we want to do pickled goods or ale or wine. And we have grain coming in for free, so I'm thinking over diligent woodworkers, just so I can possibly set up ale. Take a look at our next set of orders. Produce 40 stone in the stonecutters camp, giving us 50% more, a grove, and +2 stone. Or sacrifice 20 oil and 20 coal to get +1 coal production. +1 coal production is massive if we get a coal mine. But to get a coal mine, I have to open a glade. Let's go with the Stonecutters trial. Fine, we'll do aid for the human clan. I don't love it. Let's see. Hey! New chat from new viewers. Hey, welcome. Let's see. Patch notes said houses would now need to be used for comfort, but that doesn't seem to be in the game. Do you know if that was rolled back? I don't know. I don't actually know. The problem with there's not being really an advanced wiki on this is that I don't have a good way to check things. And while I do read the patch notes when they come out, I don't always know exactly what they're saying. Right, we needed to produce stone, which means I need to be producing stone right now. Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize that was audible. My bad. Yeah, happy to do it. I try to reply to everything in chat because I don't have a lot of viewers yet, and so I can. I don't have a big enough chat that I have to worry about people donating so I can hear stuff like some of the bigger names do. So I do watch. And plus it gives me stuff to talk about at times like this where it's mostly just my people running around fulfilling things I already told them to do. Wow, we produce stone fast. Jeez. We needed to get 40 in 5 minutes, and we've already had 31. That's what putting 2 stonecutters camps on will do for you. So much stone. Let's go ahead and make some bricks, but let's not too many bricks. And hey, let's turn this in. Because now we get 50% plus, what was it, +2? Oh, we're going to have so much stone. I should probably think about getting a trading camp at some point, but at this point I don't really have enough stuff to trade. I don't really have the resources to be selling anything. So I'm just going to keep clearing out area. I'm still nursing hopes that I can get out of this without actually opening any glades, which on the one hand does kind of negate the value of a lot of stuff. But it's a fun achievement to get because it's kind of hard. Okay, so the press would let us make oil. Smokehouse would let us make jerky. Scribe would let us make scrolls. So harpies like scrolls. I'm not going to look at the ale or simple tools. Harpies like scrolls. The harpies and lizards both like jerky. Actually, I think everybody likes jerky. Jerky? Jerky. Hey, jerky. Not Biscuit City, it's Jerky City. That could be really useful, especially if I get a trapper's camp, which I have, and have not made. Let's go ahead and make a trapper's camp. So Smokehouse could actually be really good. Oil is nice, pottery is nice, but I'm going to go with the Smokehouse. And let's go ahead and build a Smokehouse. You know, you should have a harpy in here. Where are my harpies? You don't have to be doing this. You can be in here making fabric out of leather. And let's actually move this a little bit up here. There we go. Because I want to put the smokehouse like so. They're going to jerk your chain. Wow. Wow. And we'll just slide this into the corner here. We don't really care about it. I do want a couple of rain collectors. And we'll put a, I think, lizard house there. And then the thing I like to do with harpy houses is I don't like that they are asymmetrical like this. Like they've got 3 rounded sides and then 1 flat side. I don't like it. So what I do is I put them back to back like that. So they end up forming a kind of oval. And, you know, it does mean that that one guy's front door is straight up facing a wall on the other side. That's how that usually goes. But since villagers can walk through anything, it doesn't matter. So you can just let them do that. So that's how I justify laying out those houses the way I like them, as opposed to a way that would make sense in the world. As in, yeah, I know, you're directly facing your neighbor's back wall, and that sucks for you, but the city is prettier because of it, so some sacrifices have to be made. We're sacrificing the ability to enter your home for the sake of aesthetics, which is, I think, how cities make decisions, right? Like that's how that goes. Yeah, I think this should be cleared out. Oh, it's already highlighted. I just don't have anyone in the area who can chop it down. Okay. Alright. Another trade route. That could be useful. Trade route travel time going down is really nice. +2 leather production is huge. Let's go ahead and go with +2 leather production. Let's pick up a nice even batch of people. Let's go ahead and go with... Ooh. We can get a brewery if we do packs of building materials. But I would need 15 packs of building materials in 5 minutes. Let's go for it. And then 15 building materials overall. Let's go for that too. Do I have any buildings that let me make building materials cheaper? Nope, just the makeshift post. Okay. So, obviously, this means we need to make 2 makeshift posts. Secondly, we want to fire both of you. We want to put 2 lizards in here, and 2 humans here. A second harpy. And maybe... No, that should be enough. Do I not have enough leather? I don't have enough leather. This might have been dumb. I might have jumped the gun a bit here. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and put humans like that. We need 15. And we need 15. I could be doing this as a global maximum, but I'm not, so oops. We're going to set this to cloth.
Yeah.
gonna set this to bricks. And hopefully we can wring out 15 building materials within 3 minutes. I don't know if we can. This is gonna be real close. And if we fail on it, I might have to... Okay. I might have to just suck it up and open up some glades, because you really can't afford to miss orders if you're not opening glades. Okay, let's go ahead and change this to cloth. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Like, maybe? Okay, you're making... Okay, so that's 4. Plus 4. That'd be 8. We have 6. Okay. If any of these is a double production, we're going to make Building Rush. But if none of them are a double production, we don't make it. No. We didn't make it. That's rough. That's real rough. Yeah, I don't have any way of doing it in time. Okay. Well, that's kind of sad for me, but that's okay. I mean, sometimes you fail. But I'm still gonna try to push for this no glades thing. I think we can manage it. And if we're going to push for no glades, then that means I should probably... I mean, it does mean a lot of my camps are useless, but it does mean I should probably get another lumber camp. So let's get another woodcutter's camp. And let's go ahead and put 2 people back in here. We do need packs of crops, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do need packs of provisions, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I should probably build a trading... Let's go ahead and finish this corner, because it's been annoying me for a while, and I keep forgetting about it. And packs of crops should actually be 10, I think. Let's see. This is going to clear up, I think. Let's go ahead and move this up to this corner. Let's move this to the side. You know what? Let's actually delete that, because if I'm successful, I'm just never going to find another node, so it won't matter. Alright, so that is those trees. Let's go ahead and move this up this way. Should probably think about getting more housing, yeah? At some point? Like what? Oh, and we also need to get a blight fighting station up. Is there enough space back here for you? There is. Delightful. So we will start by getting a blight post, like so. run this around the back. Like that. And I'm thinking we need 2 more harpy houses. That is not where I wanted that road, jeez. So it's 2 more harpy houses, and then I think a little bit of a space, and then we will put a human house. And then I think we will get some more human houses. Like that. Let's put a cap of 20 on the things that are not fabric. Meanwhile, you're making as much fabric as you want. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're going to stop making packs of provisions, though, for now. Burn a little bit of wood. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and turn in this 3 packs order so we can get more fabric. We're going to set packs of building materials strictly to fabric now that we're making extra of it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Make this out of wood. We'll start by making 20, I think. Cheaper happy burn. Gain +1 global resolve for every 2 impatience points. Simple tools, if we so we get tools if we open up glades. No. Storm's duration reduced by 33 in exchange for 33% more fuel. I don't think so. Newly discovered node, 10 more charges. We're going with Rebellious Spirit because I am still holding out hope that I don't have to actually open any glades. Which, very silly achievement, but we're trying it. Wait a minute. Am I? I've been making provisions here when I have a freaking provisioner. What am I doing? So 10 packs of crops is good. Looks great. And packs of building materials, we want 15. Excellent. We do need to get a trading post out. We have a smokehouse. Alchemist hut could be nice. The wine doesn't do much, but crystallized dew and wine and cosmetics might. Skewers, jerky, and oil. We already have access to jerky, pottery, and incense. So I don't think the butcher makes a lot of sense. Scrolls and ale might make sense. I'm gonna go with the alchemist hut. Because Spark Dew is an alchemy building, and harpies get a 10% chance for bonus production on alchemy buildings. So that would let us make crystallized dew, which would let us make tools, which isn't going to do anything to us because we're not opening glades. Oh, it's really weird what the game looks like when you don't open glades. I'm deleting all that because we're going to finish building our first set of housing. Like so. Let's build ourselves a nice, comforting tower. Let's get a couple of flower beds by the human houses. Which means I don't actually need this. But it does reach, so let's go ahead and put some flower beds here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8 flower beds. Just the human housing area is lots of flowers. That's just all that's happening there. Put a nice road around the backside here to the trader. Not because I need one, but because I like the way it looks. We need to have 7 amber and to sell 12 gold or 12 amber worth of stuff. Well, you know what we do? We make lots of fabric. Let's sell your tools too. I've got all the building materials I need. Okay, so that's that. We're going to go ahead and do this and this. Pick another order. Heck yeah. Human Resolve, or 2 brick ovens and a monastery. I'm going to go with Human Resolve. Seems doable. We need 10 packs of crops. We don't need packs of building materials anymore. Now what do you have? Food production speed going up would be cool, but I don't think I actually want to sell anything. Oh, but the ranch could be really nice. Really? Okay. There we go. Alright. Now, the reason the ranch could be really nice is because we're getting 5 grain per minute, and we're about to run out of Trapper's Camp. Hey, packs of crops are done. Pretty good. Which means I can take you guys out and probably delete that building, but we're not going to just yet. And get some more buildings. Let's see. So we took the ability to make crystallized dew. We did take that, right? I'm not crazy if I check. Yes, we took the alchemist hut. So being able to make tools could be useful. Training gear at 2 stars instead of 1 star could also be nice. Building materials, not so much. Flour could be good. Do I have anything that lets me make oil? No. Yeah, let's take the ability to make oil. Okay. Grab a tool shop. And we'll grab a brewery. I still don't have any service buildings. Which puts a little bit of a damper on what we can do. Just realized this is facing the wrong way, so my tower doesn't look right. There we go. And yeah, we need some more comforting towers. There we go. And we will pop another comforting tower, I think. No, you know what? I think we're good on towers. I think what we need to do is just fence in a little area around the back here for no reason at all. We're just going to put a little bit of fencing like that. And we will move this closer in. Now we need to get humans to 36 resolve, but I'm kind of loath to do that right now because harpies just hit pretty good happiness. Can I? Yes, I could put a... Where's my last lizard? Blight post. Let's pull you out of the blight post and put you in the smokehouse. The smokehouse is a double whammy because it's both extra production and extra happiness for lizards. So let's go ahead and just make them real happy. Let's have them use meat and wood to make jerky. We're not going to make any pottery. We're not going to make any incense. We can make a little bit of incense, sure. We're going to put 3 harpies in here. And we are going to not... No, not that one. We're going to not burn anything in the ranch, which is going to be the next building that we build. Woodcutter's camp has no wood nearby. Well, we can solve that. Just checking around the back, make sure I didn't accidentally get myself too close to a glade. Once Harpies, there it goes. Harpies stopped being able to give us any happiness. How long do I need to keep humans happy for? 2 minutes. How long do we have left? Over 2 minutes. Okay, if I favor them, that gets us to 20. And if I do a full burn, that gets us to 29. There is no way. I cannot possibly get humans happy enough right now. So, oh, we're favoring Harpies. Well, no wonder they're happy. Which means that their base is actually 20, and I can get it to 25, and then a full burn would get us to 34. Not enough. Not enough yet. So the question is, once I get all of this, where can I chop trees? Will it reach? Can I possibly get back there? If I manage this, it's going to look so silly. Alright, let's see if we can get in there. Let's move this up this way. You know, fuel's a bit of an issue. How are we doing on building supplies? Pretty good, I think. We've got a... Right, we need to make a ranch. Which I can't currently do. We do need to put out a couple of harmony buildings. So I think this looks nice. I should say harmony decorations. There we go. And I think if I pull some people off of wood cutting, that'll make it a lot easier to keep my people happy during the storm. There we go. Everybody's happy. We have so much fabric. Oh my word. Speaking of, I should probably have somebody getting provisions. Not a lot of people. Oh, well, we got quite a bit of flour. real quick, before the storm ends, does anybody want cloth? No. Okay. Free jerky when we make pie, bonus leather production, trade route travel time reduced by 25%. I think we're going to go with +1. Let's check something here. Yeah, we got a chance of leather. So let's go ahead and... Ooh, stone roads. Or open up... No, we're not doing that. 15 tools. Go ahead and go stone roads. Because I might be able to buy stone. I might already have 50 stone. Okay, so that's actually really good. Let's go ahead and tell you to stop making bricks. Yeah, since trees can give us leather, we're going to go ahead and go with training racks. Or, yeah, whatever that was. And that gives us now, instead of 1 leather, we get 5 leather whenever we get leather. Which is really nice. Let's go ahead and slide this off to the side. We may or may not need it later. For food, we will put a... I didn't take the ranch? I thought I bought the ranch. Well, that was dumb of me. I should have bought the ranch, and I didn't. Okay. Well... Without the ranch, what's the new plan? Just be sad? No, we're not doing that. We will go ahead and put a... Yep, like that. We should probably restock on our woodcutters, yeah? Yeah. 14, 4, and 9. So definitely that. Okay, now again, if I favorite, no, you know what? Let's go ahead and knock out our roads. You only bought the amber needed to buy the ranch. I wasn't sure if it was allowed to backseat to remind you to buy it. Totally allowed because I am silly. Thank you for letting me know what happened, chat. Because yeah, sometimes I'm just brain dead. And yes, backseating completely allowed. I take suggestions from the audience. 100%. It's not like this is a competitive race to play against the storm. I'm just here to play and see if people find it as interesting as I do to theory craft. Fire is going out. Why is the fire going out? Because we're out of fuel. We're out of fuel because we're making planks. Of course. Fire went out. Okay, we are no longer making planks of any kind. Get out. Fire should go back up shortly. Why isn't fire going back up? Because we're making jerky. That's alright though. Fire's up. And I think we should consistently have enough fuel now. We could be making oil. Yeah, this can be 3 humans. And this can be 3 harpies who are just making oil out of all of the grain that we got for free. Since apparently I don't have the ability to turn the grain into food. Hi, Sahilda. Flour? Coats? Storage capacity? Pottery? No, none of that. We have planks. We have so much fabric. Oh my word, we have so much fabric. You know, we have so much fabric. Why don't I sell you 150 fabric? Just straight up sell you 150 fabric, and in exchange, you give us all of the food that we could possibly want. We have so much leather. Guys, do you think we have enough leather, guys? I mean, So chat's saying Sahilda looks like she's ready to retire. She's so done. I mean, I would like to point out she is a caravanner who is running trade routes to various settlements in nothing but rain ever, and sometimes really bad rain. Right? Like, her job has to be so bad. Like, that job would be awful. There we go. Thank you. And do I have more roads going down anywhere? I should do. Okay, you're out of trees to cut. Okay, if I tell it to cut those, and then I carefully tell it to not cut those. This is so silly. Go ahead and turn this in. We just need to make our humans happy. So if I favor them, we can get it to 27, and then we have to get it to 36, which is a triple wood burn, which I don't have. Okay, let's go to this. Ale, no. Luxury goods, no. Resin, no. Cosmetics, hell no. Hey, you want to buy leather? Sure, we can sell you leather. Actually, nope, okay. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Well, we kind of knew that was coming. But see, the thing is, now we can fit it down here. And the great thing about fitting it down here is that now I can clear out a whole new area of not glades. We don't have any walls glowing, right? Yep. It looks so stupid. It looks so dumb. Oh, I love it. I love the way that maps look. When I've done this I've gotten this achievement before on my personal save, and I just love the way the map looks when we're done with it. It's so silly with just these little tunnels between carved out spots. Fire's going out again. Stop it. Okay, just stop making jerky. It's and don't make incense either. Yeah, just don't do anything. Just sit in that little area and be happy. We can make ale out of... Hey, how did we get that? I don't know, but I'm not mad about it. We can make flour out of mushrooms. We should probably be doing that. Let's put a couple of harpies in here. Do I have anyone else doing anything? You know, I can actually make people a little bit happier. Resolve hasn't been an issue this game. Or, I'm sorry, impatience hasn't been an issue this game, so let's... Hearth went down, yeah. I know, but I turned off everything that cost wood, so maybe... Now we're going to get a ton of fuel. We need to get it to 36, right? So let's favor them. That gets us to 24. We need to do it for 2 minutes. So if we can burn 28 oil per minute, that'll get us another 10. That'll get us to 34, which is almost what we need. If I switch this to coal and I turn off the wood... Let's just do that. What is that? That's 14 times 3, 24, 38. 38 times 2 is 76. So we need 76 oil total. We have 54. We've got 15 more on the way. and it gets produced every 36 seconds, so long as I have oil, which or as long as I have grain, which I definitely do. So that should be pretty nice. Plus, doing this happy burn will get us pretty dang happy for a while. Yeah, let's grab a bathhouse, I think. Just because I don't have any other buildings so far that would let me fulfill services and get all the way up to tier 3. Okay, pause. Is it possible to make breweries, put humans in it for resolve, but have them not make anything? Yes, 100%. You can absolutely do that. In fact, that is kind of what I'm doing with these lizards right here. I'm doing it. Not only is it possible, I'm doing it right now with lizards in a smokehouse. But they're not allowed to actually make anything because I don't have enough fuel for them to smoke. Happiness boost, that's 1 point. What? Oh, are you kidding me? Heartbreaking. They dropped 1 point of resolve. And it knocked me out of getting my... Or 2 points of resolve knocked me out of getting my achievement. Or, not achievement, my deed. How we doing on this cutting area down here? Pretty dang good. Still don't have any glowing walls. That's real nice. Sure, let's go ahead and pull this harpy off and put him in here. So now we get global production speed being faster. Also, villagers leave slower if they're unhappy. My villagers are pretty happy despite the lack of burning. Let's go ahead and pull people out. You're just burning... Oh, you're burning coal. That's fine. You're where all my wood's going. That makes perfect sense. But let's not burn anything off of the druid hut, because I want them to get to this plus 25% chance for double production. So harpies already have 10, right? Because that's this circle. And then because of upgrades from the citadel, I've got like another 5. So we're starting at like 15. Then plus 25 will get us to 40%. Plus the bathhouse, getting this to tier 3 gets us to 50%. So we'd be making twice as much oil half the time, which would be really nice. Maybe we should not be favoring humans. Maybe we should be favoring harpies here. Just a thought. Just a little bit of a thought. Now, they're leaving at half speed, so we might actually not have to burn anything to keep them. Nope, we do. We definitely do. We should probably burn just a little bit of wood. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'd like to stop burning wood, please. Seems good. Let's throw some humans in here. Chat, it's utterly ridiculous, but I think we're going to manage the achievement to win a game without opening any glades. I think that's going to happen. All camp production is increased by 50%. Time spent working glade events. So, no, because we're not solving dangerous glades. No, because we're not solving dangerous glades. No, because we're not solving dangerous glades. Okay, 50% production on all camps. You know what are camps? Lumber camps. That'll get us lumber. All right. Let's go ahead and favor humans. Get us back to 21. We have 76 oil, so if we burn 3, that'll get us another 15. So that gets us to 36. Let's go ahead and set this on here. Yeah, auto-collect. What are we doing? Nope. Oh, you'll buy grain? Sure, let's sell some grain. Might as well. We need people. What do we need? We don't really want humans. So let's go ahead and get things that aren't human. Now it's only 34, which is not enough. We are favoring them. How can I get them just a little bit happier? Well, a bunch of them are unhoused, now that I think about it. So I think housing them. Did somebody say megalopolis? Somebody wanted a megalopolis in the last game. So I guess we might be getting one now. So I think housing them will get us what we need. We're at 34 out of 36. Maybe I shouldn't be burning just yet. Seems smart. We should probably get some more harpy housing going. I mean, I know we've got the fabric for it. And then another beaver house. Or not beaver, lizard house. Thinking about beavers here. Plenty of wood cutting. Let's unfavor the humans for a minute. Trader has arrived. Hi! Trader. Copper bars, no. Crystallized dew, no. None of this is great. I think buying a bunch of planks so I don't have to make them, and a bunch of oil, a bunch of clay, and a bunch of... Yeah. And then we are going to sell 118 of our cloth, and still have plenty of cloth. And we will sell 36 spark dew, 9 packs of provisions, 4 packs of crops. Why am I selling all of these packs when I don't need to? We are going to instead give you amber. Trade. We're going to put ourselves on a oil base for fuel, now that I've got so much of it. And what that's going to let us do is it's going to let me put people in here making bricks out of clay and planks so that we can make these human houses. Stop making packs of provisions. I'm gonna fire them. Might as well get some more spark dew production going. That's the question, is how, like... Hey, we got some human houses going up. Because, like, if I can get humans just a little bit happier at base... Everybody's housed? Everybody's housed in their preferred housing? Okay. Alright. Now, let's try this one more time. Favor the humans. Raise that by a lot. And then burn just a little bit of wood to keep us over the 36 mark. Plus, this should get everyone... Not quite everyone, but it gets a lot of people over their threshold. Let's go ahead and pause We're going to take a nice little screenshot here. Just bear with me just a moment. Okay. These guys are out of wood to chop down. Well, that doesn't seem very good. Let's move them. This just, oh geez, it's just so silly looking. Let's go ahead and clear out just a little bit more, making very sure that we don't touch the walls. It's like the game of Operation, except with woodcutters. Okay, so if we can keep humans here for another minute, or even if we can't, I think we win. And we'll turn in the order. All right, well, look at that. So let me go ahead and switch over to the spreadsheets real quick. We got a no dangerous glades on hard plus. And what's the other one? Let me get this out of the way real quick. Just for me, not for you. I'll leave yours up. No dangerous glades. Yes, just win a game without discovering any glades. So we had no dangerous glades. Let's go ahead and save. It doesn't automatically count. I didn't work out the macro for that, so I have to manually go in and recalculate it. But that's okay. We managed to do no glades, and that got us 2 deeds. We got a much better score, honestly. Let's see. This is now Dangerous Keeper. This is now Dungeon Keeper. If you dig through, the Lord of the Land will come mess you up. Yeah, I am boulderizing your thing just because I don't want to be swearing on stream. But, yeah. I mean, the best thing is, since we don't open glades, right? On the one hand, you don't get the resources of opening glades, but you don't get the hostility increase from opening glades either. So we kept the hostility down. Got all our reputation. We had 12 impatience left. Like, the queen loved us. This is the silliest run ever. We didn't open any glades. There was no hostility. The queen loved us. We just blazed through it so fast. We completed 9 orders. Nobody died. Nobody left. We did. The impatience never reached 4. We did it before year 8. Like, this is all around a faster, cleaner game than most of the games I play where I'm opening up dangerous glades left and right. And we even finished with 50 amber. This is just absolutely ridiculous. So let's go ahead and spend our loot. What was that? Claim our deeds, which just gives us XP. But we'll take XP. I don't mind XP. Go to our upgrades. And let's see, it looks like we can afford 1 upgrade. So, let's take a look at our options. First, we could jump right up to quicker trader arrival and get the field kitchen. Now, I don't love this because I never use the field kitchen. I just don't use it. I know why it's there. It's there for some early missions. It's there in case you need jerky or biscuits for your villagers. It's not a bad building. I just never use it. Production speed increase and carrying capacity. Oh, hey, thank you so much for letting me know that my sheet was still up. I'm talking for several minutes and I forgot that I hadn't hit it. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. See, this is YouTube. This is why you gotta come stream. So you can watch me in the chat and let me know when it's not working right. Chat saves me so many times. Anyway, so our options are, as I was saying, faster trader speed plus field kitchen, or global production speed plus carrying capacity, or walking speed increase plus another embarkation point, or 2% reduction in Queen's impatience, and do we have any last stand? I don't think we do. We do, yes. So previously we unlocked this here, which gives us 30 more. No. Okay. This here, which gave us 30 more seconds, where if we hit maximum impatience, we could possibly turn it in order. And this gives us 30 more seconds. So we'd have a full minute of the Queen being completely pissed before she would kick us out. 2% to burning duration for all types of fuel, and sacrifices take fewer resources. Very nice. +1 chance for bonus production. You know how much I love my bonus production. And we can start games with plantations. Or faster construction speed, and all nodes getting +1 available charges. So you know what? First person in chat to tell me which of these options I should take is the one I'm going to take starting now. So again, we can go for the kitchen, we can go for the carrying capacity increase, we can go for embarkation points, we can go for 30 more seconds, we can go for 10% fewer resources on sacrificing, get the plantation, or faster building speed. Oh, okay, we got a vote for plantation, so plantation wins. Thank you. Sorry, chat. We got a little bit late on the vote. Plantation wins it, but you know, I am going to eventually unlock everything. That is the plan. Eventually. So, once again, I thank everyone who watches me on stream and who checks it out in YouTube. It's really great seeing that people are liking this. I know there's not a whole lot of us covering this game, especially on the level of detail I am, but it is a great game. I think it does deserve more attention. And it is currently on early access with Aramite Games has said that they're going to be releasing it on other platforms in Q4, which would be sometime between October and the end of December. So if you don't like the Epic Store, you'll certainly be able to get it on other platforms in a couple of months. This has been Against the Impossible Storm with Dread Canary. I'm the Dread Canary. It's Against the Storm on Impossible. If you are catching this on YouTube, remember you can catch me live on Twitch, twitch.tv/DreadCanary on Friday nights at 9:30 Eastern or Sunday afternoons at 4. If you're watching me on Twitch and you want to see some of the older episodes and see some of the issues I had with sound, I do post it all to YouTube, where I am also Dread Canary. I take each of these streaming sessions, I split into 2 videos, and we post those Monday through Thursday every week, so you can catch up on back issues and watch the whole journey from me first getting out of the tutorial all the way till now on Impossible. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Dread Canary. If you want to see me around the Against the Storm subreddit, I'm Dread_Canary, and I will also occasionally post to the Against the Storm Discord, as you guessed it, Dread Canary. In the meantime, thank you all for all the time and attention you're giving me and to this game while we're making these videos and doing these streams. I very much appreciate it, and I wish you a great week, and I hope to see you in the next one.